The new Black Wall Street. Do it right, build wealth, live life, economic empowerment, real tips, insight on the new Black Wall Street. It's on the new Black Wall Street. He's your host.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Wake up, everybody. I smell the air of possibility in the morning. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is ERGJ, Certified Financial Educator, founder of the New Black Wall Street. And we are in our Money and Power series this morning as we're taking a look at what's going on with money and what's going on with power. What is that? That's going to be economics and politics, or as I like to call it, cash flow and cash rules. That's right. You got the flow of money into the economy, but then you also have the legislature or the laws that rule the money and tells where the money can go. So you need to understand both cash flow and cash rules as we move off into the day. Now, today's episode has been brought to you by Wesley Learns to Invest. This is the first and only comic book made by a black man, a comic book that teaches children about investing. So you want to make sure you have this on your shelf in your library, because here's the deal, guys. They say that poor people have big TVs, wealthy people have big libraries. So hopefully you who are watching today, you got a big library, and you're going to go ahead and add this to your library. That's right. Wesley Learns to Invest. It's $20 to get this book. You give us a call at 678-851-2400, or you can also reach us out and inbox us and let us know that you're interested in getting the book. We'll get this thing mailed out to you today. $20 plus shipping and handling. I think it's about $2 to get it out to you. So go ahead and order that today. Now, we got a couple things that are coming up we need to make you aware of. Tomorrow, we're going to be talking about for New Black Wall Street and Club Millie, we are going to be discussing the power of equity funding. The power of equity funding. If you are in business and you're looking to grow, you're looking to raise capital, well, this is an alternative way for you to actually raise capital instead of you getting a loan. People will give you money if you have the right idea and you have the right plan. But now you need to be able to offer something to them, and you can do that in equity funding. So you don't want to miss that. We got that coming up tomorrow on Tuesday. We can actually on Tuesday, we actually sign up for the equity investing class, so you can learn how you can actually, this was something that was passed by President Obama, which it gives a leg up to the small business owner, the minority business owner. So you want to make sure you get signed up for that and learn everything you need to know about another way that you can raise capital. Also, we have coming up on Wednesday, we got our introduction to commercial shipping. Maybe you are an at-home business, you work from home, and you do a lot of shipping out, and you want to learn how you can save on your shipping costs, maybe get a little bit more profit, maybe turn that savings over to your customer. Well, that's going to be the next thing we have coming up. That's going to be your introduction to commercial shipping. So you want to go ahead and sign up for that. It's a way that you can save money, make more money. I don't know why you would pass up on that if you work from home and you do a lot of shipping, all that UPS stuff that you do, all the stuff you send all over the world. Well, there's a way that you can actually save on that. But once you start learning about commercial shipping. And then last thing I want to offer to you guys as well is this is going to be our Dow 30 investment session. This is a session that is for the beginner. If you have never invested before, or you're just beginning your journey, you want to start with a beginner start. And that's going to be here, the Dow 30. The Dow 30 goes over the 30 most significant stocks in America, and we make it easy for you to learn and to understand this language called investing. That's right. You get some language. Just like if you were to become a doctor, you're going to have a different jargon. Well, there's a different jargon for investing. You're going to learn that as you tune in with us each and every Wednesday as we go through the Dow 30 investment session. Now, the companies that we're going to go over this week is going to be Pfizer, Chevron, Travelers, General Electric, Walmart, and ExxonMobil. So you don't want to miss that. You want to go ahead and join in with us as we talk about the Dow 30. Now, the Dow 30 has all blue chip stocks in it. They all pay a dividend. It's a great place for you to begin if you are a beginner. So you don't want to miss that this episode as we go through the Dow 30 investment session. But hey, I know you don't have a lot of time. I don't have a lot of time. Let's get right into it today. Money and power, economics, politics, cash flow, and cash rules. That's right, Money and Power edition. Now, what's going on in the market? Well, we got to talk about the number one thing that's out right now. I mean, oh my goodness, I didn't know I was going to see this. The Uber president quits. That's right, Uber president quits. We need to talk about this because this is, this is pretty vital. So the ride-sharing company Uber Technologies has been thrust deeper into turmoil with the departure of company president Jeff Jones, a market expert hired to help soften its often abrasive image. Jones quits less than 7 months after joining the San Francisco company, an Uber spokesman said on Sunday. In a statement to Reuters, Jones has said he could not continue as president of a business with which he was incompatible. I just joined Uber because of its mission and the challenge to build global capabilities that would help the company mature and thrive long term, Jones said. It is now clear, however, that the beliefs and approach to leadership that have guided my career are inconsistent with what I saw and experienced at Uber, and I can no longer continue as president of the ride-sharing business. He added, Jones wished the thousands of amazing people at the company well. Jones's role was put into question after Uber earlier this month launched a search for a CEO to help run the company alongside Chief Executive Travis Kalanick. Jones has been performing some of the COO responsibilities. He joined Uber from Target, where he was Chief Marketing Officer and is credited with modernizing the retailer's brand. We want to thank Jeff for the 6 months at the company and wish him all the best, as Uber spokesman said in an email statement. Uber Vice President Maps of Business Performance, Brian McClendon, said separately he plans to leave the company at the end of the month to explore Whoa! Wait a minute. Okay, not only did the president quit, now the vice president of Maps and Business Platform, Brian McClendon, said he plans to leave the company at the end of the month. Wait, hey, listen. When the people who run the company start to leave, that is a bad sign. I mean, they're a private company and everything, not like you invested in them anyway. But hey, when the leaders start to leave a company, that should tell you I need to run. Uber, nothing good is going to come of this. I can tell you that. He says, I'll be staying on as advisor, McClendon said in a statement to Reuters. The fall's election, the current fiscal crisis in Kansas is driving me to more fully participate in our democracy. Jones and McClendon are the latest in the string of high-level executives to leave the company. Why would the executives be leaving the company? Something is wrong at Uber. Last month, engineering executive Amit Singhal was asked to resign due to sexual harassment allegation stemming from his previous job at Alphabet's Google. Earlier this month, Ed Baker, Uber's vice president of product and growth, and Charlie Miller, Uber's famed security researcher, departed. Technology news site Recode first reported Jones's departure on Sunday. Uber, while it has long had a reputation of an aggressive and unapologetic startup, has been battered with multiple controversies over the last several weeks that have put Kalanick's leadership capabilities and company's future into question. A former Uber employee last month published a blog post describing a workplace where sexual harassment was common and went unpublished. A blog was prompted an internal investigation that has been led by former U.S. Attorney General Eric Holder. Then Bloomberg released a video that showed Kalanick berating an Uber driver who had complained about cuts to rates paid to drivers, resulting in Kalanick making a public apology. And earlier this month, Uber confirmed it had used a secret technology program called Greyball, which effectively changed the app view for specific riders to evade authorities in cities where the service had been banned. Uber has since prohibited the use of Greyball to target local regulators. Uber is also facing a lawsuit from Alphabet's Incorporated self-driving car division that accuses it of stealing designs for autonomous car technology known as LiDAR. Uber has said that claims are false. Jones joined Uber in August and is widely expected to be Kalanick's number 2. Jones was tasked with overseeing the bulk of Uber's global operations, including leading the ride-hailing program, running local Uber services in every city, marketing and customer service, and working with drivers. The Independent Drivers Guild, an organization that advocates for Uber drivers, on Sunday was critical that Jones has left the company without making a single improvement to help drivers struggling to make a living. People, I would say this. If you are driving for Uber, even though you might be getting paid, you might be making a living, you might be able to pay your bills, start looking elsewhere. It is not looking good for Uber. The leaders are leaving. A whole bunch of controversy, sexual harassment on the job. I mean, oh my goodness. There's nothing good to be said right now for Uber. Hey, I'm not knocking your hustle. All I'm trying to do is warn you, because it might be time to go to Lyft. That start switching up your priorities, because Uber is not what's up right now. Okay, so do what you got to do to get the hell out of Uber, get the hell away as quickly as possible. Okay? All right, do what you got to do. Please don't let this message bypass you. Do not let it stop. Do not pass go. You need to collect this message and make a conscious decision to make a change, okay? Make a change. Uber is not what's up. Okay. The leaders are leaving. The writing is on the wall. And you don't want to be a part of whatever's going down when this avalanche when the Titanic starts to sink, you want to already be off the boat. Okay. When the Titanic is going down, get off the boat. Okay, so you got another opportunity. Go ahead and sign up with Lyft right now. I mean, don't pause right now. If you're an Uber driver, go ahead and get that Lyft app. Go ahead and get your More. Oh, y'all don't know about More Us. More Us is the black ride sharing company. Let me make sure I state that because this is a new Black Wall Street. Go ahead and sign up for More Us. I think that's what it's called. Somebody make sure I'm saying it right. More Us is the black ride sharing company. So I understand that you like Uber. But get off the boat before the Titanic ship starts to sink. I think it's More Us. Can somebody confirm that for me? More Us is the black ride sharing company. I believe that's what it is. All right. So Uber, woo, moving. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. Moving. That's right. Thank you. Thank you. Moving. Yeah. Moving is the black ride sharing company. You want to go ahead and make sure you sign up for them. If you are African American, go ahead and support the black company. I mean, go ahead and drive for them. I mean, I don't know how all their technology and how many clicks they get and all that stuff, but you might as well do moving and then secondarily do Lyft. Get the hell away from Uber. That's all I'm trying to tell you. All right. Woo. That's the big news. I mean, I could probably stop there, but we need to go ahead and take a look at what's going on in the market. You guys need to know what has happened. So let's take a look at our pre-market info, see what happened last week on Friday. Dow was down by 19 points, 20 points down to 29.14. The NASDAQ was flat. The S&P was flat as well. Fitbit was down 7%. Fitbit been up and down like crazy. The airlines was down again. Starbucks was up. Let's take a look at some of our key commodities. Oil is down to $48 a barrel. Gold is trading at $12.33 an ounce. Silver is at $17.42 an ounce as well. The market is getting into buying territory, guys. Right now, sitting at a 45 as far as the emotion in the market. There's two emotions that drive the market, fear and greed. What I try to teach people is that when it gets over to extreme fear, that's when you want to be looking at buying. This is the place where things go on sale. Everybody put in the comments below on sale. You go to the store, when you go to Sears or Nordstrom's or wherever you go to the market, the grocery store, you always trying to buy stuff on sale. It's the same thing in the stock market. The only difference is instead of buying grapes, you're buying companies. Instead of buying apparel, you're buying big, strong companies. And I like to buy companies that are on sale. That's just my philosophy. That's how I operate. So you might want to think about buying stuff that's on sale. We're getting to neutral right now. We're at 45 in the market. When we get to fear and extreme fear, that means people are selling. When people are selling, that means that the price comes down because the sellers are leading the market. And when the sellers are leading the market, that means stuff goes on sale. That's when I like to buy. See, Warren Buffett, he says this: be fearful when others are greedy, but be greedy when others are fearful. So when others are fearful, when they're selling, they're saying, I'm done with this. I need to get out of this. Well, that might be the great time for you to find those little diamonds in the rough and pick you up some shares on sale. Oh my goodness, I love it when they on sale. Oh my goodness, I just love it when those. Anyway, that's what's going on there. Now, what was I gonna say? So as far as the past 3 months, the sectors that have been leading the market is electronic technology, technology services, and consumer durables, all up above 10%. Now, what this says is if you are already in those sectors, you should have been making some money. That doesn't mean you go invest in those sectors. That just means that, hey, you feeling good if you were already in those sectors. Now, the sector that has been crushed, that has been lagging in the market, has been energy minerals. What does this say? This is a place where people are extremely fearful. It's been down 8%, almost 9% over the past 3 months. What does this tell me? That tells me that I need to be looking at energy minerals to find me some diamonds in the rough. Everybody put in the comments below, diamond in the rough. See, when you can find a diamond in the rough, that's going to help you get paid. That's going to help you to build wealth if you can just find the diamond, right? So I'm looking in the rough. I'm looking where nobody else is looking. Nobody wants to buy over here. That's where I'm going to be buying. That's what ERGJ is going to be. I don't know what you're going to be doing, but that's what I'm going to be doing. And I'm going to be looking over here in energy minerals to find me some great, wonderful companies that still provide a value to the marketplace. They deal in coal, they deal in oil, they deal in stuff that we gonna use anyway, and they're on sale. It's time for me to be looking for my play. I need to be going through the clearance track right now. I need to find the red dot. I need to find the blue dot. I need to find the gold dot. The diamonds in the rough. All right. So that's going on with our market recap there. Again, take a look at what's going on in the week ahead for the stocks this week. Real quickly, guys, a couple things that's interesting. The battle over healthcare continues. This week, healthcare is expected to be the hottest topic once again. On Friday, Donald Trump met with Republican legislators and said he was open to changes to the Republicans' healthcare bill currently being considered by Congress. The bill, called the American Health Care Act, has been criticized from both sides of the aisle. Conservative Republicans, including Republican Senator Tom Cotton and Rand Paul, have said the bill is too similar to the Affordable Care Act, better known as Obamacare, that GOP has pledged to repeal and replace. Democrats, meanwhile, object to the plan on the grounds that it will make healthcare potentially unaffordable for tens of millions of Americans. A vote is likely to be held in the House next week. It could be much more difficult to pass the bill in the Senate, though, where the Republican majority is much slimmer. So the Republicans run the House, and this bill, this healthcare bill, is the hot topic. So we guys got to keep an eye on that. There will be a vote that's taking place next week. That the Republicans still run the House, but their majority in the Senate is not as vast as it is, I guess, in Congress. All right, SEC Chair and Labor Secretary confirmation hearings on Thursday. The Senate will hold a hearing to consider Jay Clayton for Chair of Securities and Exchange Commission. Clayton is a controversial pick for the job because of his connections to Wall Street, including advising Goldman Sachs on its government bailout. Here's what happens, guys. I'm pretty sure you know this by now. But once you begin to start to study money, I'm going to tell you, in case you haven't done it before, once you begin to start to study money, you're going to go through what you call your pissed off phase. Because you're going to see that the people who cause us the most trouble, the people who are part of these scandals, they don't get fired, they get promoted. This is the craziest thing. If you and I were part of a scandal, we'd be out of a job. We'd be in jail. But no, not the big bankers, not the people who cause people to lose hundreds of thousands of dollars in their 401k, not the people that drove our economy down to the ground because they were greedy. No. They get promoted. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you might want to look at the movie called The Inside Job. Everybody put The Inside Job down in the comments below. That is one movie that you need to watch, okay? Inside Job. It's by Matt Damon. It's like a documentary or something like that. Inside Job. You need to watch that movie because too many of us don't study money. And you guys want to have these financial conversations without knowing nothing about money. So we need to start talking about this more. That's why we had this show. But watch The Inside Job. And I'm telling you, once you start to really study money, you're going to get pissed off. You're going to get mad, but that's okay because once you get past the mad, pissed off phase, then you get to the enlightenment phase. Then you start to see the light. Then you start to see things as they really are, not how you want to see them, but as they really are. And then you can start to make wiser decisions about your money because now you understand money. You understand this game that they've been playing for centuries. You begin to understand it, and you can make better decisions as it relates to your money, and you can make your money work for you. So Clayton's controversial pick, again, the SEC's chair's main job is to serve as a Wall Street watchdog. So Clayton's experience on Wall Street is seen as a negative by those who want stricter regulation. Hearings on Labor Secretary Alexander Acosta will begin on Wednesday. Trump selected the former National Labor Relations Board member after the president's inaugural pick, Hardee's and Carl Jr. CEO Adam Pulser pulled out. Starbucks has a shareholder gathering. Investors in the coffee giant will meet on Wednesday in Seattle. It's been an interesting few months for Starbucks. A new mobile ordering system has pleased the devotees, but the company has also faced some political backlash for CEO Howard Schultz's commitment to hiring 10,000 refugees. That plan was announced after President Donald Trump signed his controversial travel ban order. Starbucks shares have been down over the past month. Some analysts attribute the drag on Starbucks stock price to Trump supporters' efforts to boycott the company. Schultz has dismissed the impact of those boycotts. So it sounds like to me, quite possibly Starbucks could be on sale. I mean, are people going to stop really going to Starbucks to enjoy the experience? Because it's not about the coffee at Starbucks. Let's just keep it real. I mean, you guys go buy the coffee and the lattes. It's about the experience. It's about the free Wi-Fi. It's about the good old seats that I get to sit down at and enjoy my time doing my studying or doing my business or whatever it is I'm doing. It has nothing to do with the damn coffee. It has everything to do with the experience. Could they be on sale? Matter of fact, I'm going to take a look at Starbucks for you just right now in a second. Now it says that we're going to have, I don't think this is right, FedEx, Nike, and General Mills earnings reports on Monday. I don't think they're reporting today. I'll have to check that in just a second. Let me check that right now. Let me go to Starbucks real quick. Is Starbucks on sale? Let's take a look at this. Just for y'all, just because y'all join me live. Y'all join me live. We're going to go to Starbucks and take a look at this real quick. Woo! Honey. Oh, I see. Oh, all right. Starbucks is currently trading at $55.78 per share. Okay. Just looking at the chart. Yeah, man. If I could buy Starbucks right now for anywhere between $52 and $54, I would buy right now. If that were me, right? That seems to be a great support place for Starbucks. Let's see here. They pay a 1.79% dividend. Their earnings growth over the past year is 4%. Earnings growth this year is 11%. Earnings growth expected over the next 5 years, 18%. Revenue growth over the past year, 11%. Their annual revenue last year was $21.3 billion. Their annual profit last year was $2.8 billion. Their net profit margin last year was 13.22%. Do I still like Starbucks? Absolutely. Do I think that Starbucks is on sale right now? Oh my goodness, Starbucks looks like it might be on clearance right now. All right. Ooh, that's you know what? That's no charge to you guys today for that. You need to look at it yourself, make your own investment. This is not advice on what you should invest in. This is just me simply saying what I'm looking at is a good opportunity. You need to figure that out for yourself. Whatever your strategy is, whatever it is that you want to do with your money, figure that out for yourself. I'm just doing my show. Okay? That's just what I'm doing. And what do we say? Nike? I don't think that Nike's reporting today. Why they? I think they messed up with their little, let's see here. Is Nike reporting today? No, they're reporting on Wednesday. Okay, I didn't think so. Nike's reporting on Wednesday. All right, let's take a look at what's going on today. The pre-market info that you need to know as it relates to today. So I just gave you guys, hey, if y'all don't catch it, I can't tell you what I can't help y'all catch what I'm telling you. You just got to catch it. You got it. Your ears and your eyes have to open up to opportunity. I can't just flat out tell you what to do, but I can make some nuances, some insinuations. I can say some stuff, and hopefully you just catch it. I don't know. I can't tell you what to do. You guys got to open your eyes, your ears. You know, those who have ears to hear, let him hear. Those who have eyes to see, let him see. You must see opportunity first before you can seize opportunity. That's got to be what you got to work on. You got to work on being able to recognize opportunity when it comes. Let's take a look at what's going on in the market today. Pre-market info that you need to know. Oil slides. Crude oil futures sliding again by 1.5%, trading at $48 a barrel. Oil price has been trading well above the $50 barrel over the past few months after oil cartel OPEC arranged big producers to cut their output, but the enthusiasm over the deal has waned. The rapidly diminishing optimism over the OPEC production cut deal was heavily dented buying sentiment towards oil. Crude was trading around $26 level last year over concerns over oversupply. So oil got down to $26 a share. It's now trading at $48 a share. So if you had bought oil last year when no one else wanted oil, when everybody else was fearful about oil, you would have got it at $26, $27, $28 a share. And that oil would now be at $48, $50 a share. That's like 100% return on investment if you had done that then. Well, we're going through another cycle. Everybody put in the comments below cycle. We're going through another cycle of oil where they're talking about an oversupply. Well, when there's oversupply, that automatically cancels out or diminishes demand. When supply is greater than demand, prices go down. This is something that we learned in early economics. Supply and demand. This is the same thing. It's just dealing with oil. Okay, so this is another cycle of oil, and we want to understand the cycle because history does repeat itself. We just got to learn from history and make the necessary adjustments so our money does its thing. That's really it. It's really just that simple. So we're in another cycle of oil, And it looks like oil may be going down. But again, we want to watch this, right? Because we want to get this thing when it get back down. Because it's going to go back up. Okay, what goes down must come up in the market. That's just kind of how it is. Meek markets also distant lack of optimism. Global stock markets, we talked about this already. On the flip side, though, gold prices, when the market goes down, typically defensive stocks or defensive assets like gold go up. Gold prices have resumed their climb. The shiny metal has seen its price rise 7% since the start of the year. So this is great news for all of you carrot bars people, all you people want to hold physical gold, whatever you want to do. In the precious metals sector, the price of gold has risen 7% since the start of the year. Now, that's good, right? Because, you know, most of us are struggling to get 7% for a whole year. And gold has risen 7% in just the first 3 months of the year. This is why you must learn to invest, because there's huge amounts of money in investing. If you just learn how to earn, you go into something like all the stuff that I offer earlier, just come to it, you learn, you soak it all in, man. Just go ahead and put your feet in the water. The water is just fine, right? We gotta get our urban community to understand this stuff. All right, stocks to watch. You got Deutsche Bank and Vodafone. Shares in Deutsche Bank were hit after the company reported its full-year results. Germany's biggest bank recently announced plans for a huge share sale worth $8.5 billion to improve its financial health. Shares in Vodafone were steady after the telecom giant announced it's joining forces with its top rival in India to create the country's largest cell phone carrier. UK telecom firm said Monday it's merging its Indian operations with those of Idea Cellular. The result will be a wireless operator with nearly 400 million customers, roughly 75 million more than the entire population of the United States. Woo! That is a lot of people. They're going to be servicing nearly 400 million customers. Now, this is 400 million customers who pay month in and month out for service. 400 million customers, month in and month out, paying for cell phone service. That's a huge deal. All right, so Bill Gates will meet with President Trump on Monday. The CIA, the NSA, and FBI testify before the House of Intelligence Committee about Russia's alleged role in meddling in the United States election. That's what's going on today, guys, in the market. And that's really all I got for today, man. So here's the deal. Hopefully you took something away from today. I gave a couple of tips, and you got to catch them. Hey, that's what you do. But this is what we do here, man. We talk about money and power on the New Black Wall Street. We want to make sure that we talk more about, these are the two areas we've been told not to talk about. Don't talk about economics. Don't talk about politics. Well, what we're doing at New Black Wall Street, we're bringing investment education to the urban community. So you want to make sure you're tuned in each and every Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. Eastern-ish, you know, because it's colored people time. I might be here at 7. I might just show up at 7:15. You never know. But hey, and nonetheless, we're going to be here, and we're going to continue to look at what's going on in the market each and every day so that we can become aware of what's happening so we can make better decisions with our money. Now, today's episode has been brought to you by Coral Oral. That's going to be your Coral Oral toothbrushes. Black-owned, manufactured here in the United States. Here's the deal, guys. This is a medium soft bristle, 4-pack, $5, FDA approved. Okay? Here's the deal. You're going to brush your teeth anyway. The question is, are you going to practice what you preach? Are you going to circulate your dollar right back within your very own community? Are you going to do that? Well, you can do that by making the switch to Coral Oral. Really simple to change what you brush your teeth with and still support your very own. Well, here's the deal, guys. I want you to remember this, that it takes a village, and it starts with us. Let's build as we climb together. You guys have a fantastic Monday.
The New Black Wall Street. Thanks you for joining the show. We gave a lot of great tips, but it's time.